Hey guys, this is David with Great Choice Audio Video, and today we have sort of an unboxing, but just another pair of speakers from Sonance. Today, a lot of people are doing much smaller lighting and things like that in the ceiling. Sometimes they're square and sometimes they're round. So this is a great example of a cool speaker from Sonance that you can use to try to match with the can lights. So with everything getting smaller, it really makes sense. So these are the Sonance VP62R, R for being round. So we order them just like this, and then I'll show you here in a second. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to compare it to a typical pretty much 3.5 inch light. This is a can light. This is a kind of a retro light from Aspire. And what I want to show you guys is how cool this speaker is. So you can easily match it up. We have all kinds of speakers today that we can easily match up with can lightings, whether it's round, square, 4 inch, 6 inch, 8 inch, that sort of thing. But being that everything's getting kind of smaller, it seems like, this is a great option for you guys. So I'm gonna open one of these up, and of course, you got the cut-in template, you know, to make life easy when you're cutting in these speakers. And again, this speaker is not that big, but you know, if you're looking for a lot more bass, you're going to probably pick a much larger speaker, or possibly adding a subwoofer, whether it's an in-wall subwoofer, an in-ceiling subwoofer, something like that. So these actually can play down to 58 hertz, not bad at all. These are fairly sensitive. They are 90 dB, but check this out. Let me see if I can bring this closer. It's got a 4.5 inch Kevlar driver, and then we have a powder coated aluminum tweeter that's pivoting. You can see that. That's super cool. And so you can kind of pivot a little bit inward for the listening area. And of course, you got your positive and negative there for your speakers, and then you have on the back here your 3 dog ears to place it in the ceiling. And so it comes with this round grill, but just to show you guys how close, I mean, this is a 3.5 inch, you know, can light. If this is a 4 inch can light, it'd even be closer. I didn't have any actually 4 inch can lights here because we have all much smaller cans. I think our biggest can light in this area is 2 inch. So again, like I said, and we have some 1 inch can lights in here too, and some 1/2 inch can lights over there. So not a good example of trying to match up to a speaker of this size. So, but I want to show you guys, you know, we're getting closer. We're getting much closer. And you know, some people are not liking to see these big old holes, even with a flush mounted grill like this. Now, you know, a lot of people don't know, for whatever reason, that you or didn't know they can paint these grills. Of course, they are paintable. You can definitely paint them to match. Now, we see the painters mess these up all the time because they clog the paint like crazy in these grills. Well, one reason is there's a piece of felt in here, so the felt actually pulls out really easy. And just make sure you're painting these, take the felt out. So, but again, such a nice clean fit and finish. Magnetic grill, super clean. They made these really small bezels around the outside edge. So again, this is a great sounding speaker in a small form. I mean, very small. Like I said, this is what I consider a 4 inch driver or 4 inch speaker. Now, it is a high performance speaker. Recommended is 80 watts of power. So you could definitely put some nice, good amplification on these things. And again, if you're looking for more bass, there's a lot of solutions to add to these, where you're adding in some in-ceiling power pipe subs, some in-wall subs, things like that, if you like a lot more bass. But for good background music, you're still going to enjoy these quite a bit. Now, here's one thing I want to show you guys that's super cool, because it's kind of a joke, but we have certain people, contractors, builders, who love to say, yeah, let's get a bunch of speakers in, but kind of forget a few of the details, like, hey, we're doing all square lights. And guess what? We ordered round speakers. And you're like, why would we want to match up round speakers to square lights? Well, we wouldn't. So, what Sonance makes, and they make it for pretty much all their speakers, in all the sizes, 4-inch, 6-inch, 8-inch, is a kit. That's a square adapter grill kit. Super awesome. So the way it works is, instead of using the round grill, because it's now incorrect, right? Now you're putting in this grill here. So it's got little 4 screws. So you're cutting your same hole like this, right? And then once you cut that hole, you're gonna put the speaker in the hole, and this is gonna go on top of your sheetrock. So that's gonna go in the hole just like so, and it's gonna go over this. Get the dog ears on there. It's hard to do it up like this. There we go, and then boom. So now again, you can see this, guys. So now, we have the round hole that was in the ceiling. Now we put the 4 screws into the sheetrock, because now we're adding this plate. And then now we think by adding the grill, guess what? It's a 4-inch square speaker. It's pretty slick. So I really like this idea because it's also way easier cutting a round hole than a square hole. Because guess what? Square, you gotta make sure it's all level and all that good stuff, right? So this is a great solution, easy to do, an easy change. You just have to buy the kit to put in this little extra piece here, and it's so nice and clean. And just looking at it, you would never know that wasn't a square speaker to begin with. So again, it comes in handy. Thanks Sonance for offering this, because it makes life so much easier when we can just order a speaker knowing that it's pretty much always gonna be right, because we can get this if someone changes their mind, or someone forgets to give us a small detail like, oh yeah, every light in the house is square. So not a big deal. Used to, things have changed, and so it's super cool to have this option now to add to these speakers. I don't think they work on your standard speakers at all. They only work on the Sonance speakers. So never tried them on other speakers, but I would pretty much say that they're made ideally for their own speakers. So anyway, guys, this is a great solution. I just want to show you guys that Sonance has an awesome 4-inch option, and there's 3 levels of 4-inch speakers: an entry, a mid, and a high end. This is right there in the middle. So again, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you give us a shot to show you an awesome speaker, and we got lots more videos coming out. If you like the video, give us a thumbs up. If you guys haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And of course, we'll see you guys on the next one.